Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Balatro, where we've had a couple of disappointing days in a row here. We're gonna give this yellow deck one more try, and hopefully, we're gonna get something cool. Actually, I think that's a fun early skip. Yeah, show me a Mega Arcana pack. Let's get something neat going on here. So, part of me wants to just rip the Judgment first. Kind of think let's do that. Just create something for me. Well, just make the Four of a Kind deck, why don't you? Yes, very wise. It would be cool. I'm a little torn on whether I want a Hierophant or Hanged Man here. It's like we could just pick a suit to be sort of like the anointed suit of value, or maybe, given the Joker, maybe we should pick a value to be the anointed value, or we could just burn some garbage. We do have a 2 and a 3 right there. It's so hard to know. It's so hard to know at this point, you know. All right, the only thing we have a pair of here is 3s. We'll see. I'll skip this blind too. All right, let's do it. Spade cards are debuffed. Let's hope that doesn't cost us the run immediately. Show me some diamonds. Okay, that's almost the thing I said. Well, I gotta tell you, I do feel a little bit like I'm being mocked. We almost have... I think I'm going to go ahead and play the 2 pair, even though it's not very exciting, just because we only have 1 discard left. Let's try to get some chips on the table. We have another 2 pair available, but obviously it's pretty garbage. They stopped making straights. Those don't exist anymore. Or flushes. But here's this. This is something. That's a poker hand. Gosh. Do I think I'm going to play a pair plus some garbage as effectively another discard. Like maybe this garbage, and what do we hold? There's slightly more hearts in the deck than there are diamonds, so I guess we hold a diamond. Or I guess we hold 2 hearts. Wow, we really didn't get there. This is brutal. Our cards came up in an order that is so bad. It's like shockingly, amazingly bad. Yeah, we ended up at 4 hearts and 3 diamonds, and guess what? Guess what? You're dead. Let's try it again. Adds a voucher to the next shop is definitely not useful. I think it's okay to play a little riskier right at the beginning, because like, what do you lose if you lose the run, right? What is the actual cost to you, the human player? It's basically nothing. Find me that flush. Hell yeah. Not that we needed all that. All right, what if there was like a Joker in this shop and it was good and it gave me valuable stuff? All cards are face cards is definitely interesting. Ooh, that's also kind of interesting. Plus 12 mult if you get a straight going. It's also, oh man. Pareidolia is not anything by itself. So I do think that it, like in a situation where you're pretty economically limited, taking Pareidolia when you don't have any of the things it combos with feels like a waste. What was the blind doubles your standing money? Okay, well, what I'm thinking is maybe we don't take the hone, even though I do want the hone. Maybe we take nothing in this shop, just hold $21 to the next shop. The hone will still be there because it changes when you face the boss blind, but we'll have a better economy that way. I think I'm going to do that. Almost good. Look at all this almost good. That's too quick. You can't do that. That's not how that works. Okay. Gosh. There's a part of me that's just like, oh, we're so close. What if we just tried to build the straight flush? But I don't know that that's necessarily worth doing. So there's only 4 hearts left in the deck, but we're not close to anything else. Part of me wants to just like throw the hearts away because like we're not close to any kind of straight. We have 2 pair. I'm gonna play the 2 pair, I guess. It's not great, but it means whatever we do next, it'll be good enough. Yeah, wow. Yeah, another 2 pair. Actually, it's gonna do it from there. We're really close. All right, a little bit more interest. Now we buy the hone because it does seem like the sort of thing you definitely want to have. Hiker at this point in the run must be good, right? Must be very good. And we can probably get through the first boss without any buffs. But I say probably. I just don't know that I think any of this stuff's going to help. Cards previously played this anti are debuffed. That's a little scary. Let's, I guess, look around for that straight. We're high-low on that, so, you know, it feels pretty okay. This is almost something a couple of times over. I wish I had a better sense of, like, from this thing, I can't tell what's debuffed. I wish that it was a little bit clearer, but like, I'll take a flush where half the stuff is debuffed. That's fine. Didn't quite get it. We almost got another straight. So what, 3 aces, 3 nines are left? Honestly, it's not that unreasonable. It's not. It's really not, but we did not get it. So we take the pair king high, or do we play like high card? I have 3 hands left. I'll just play high card nonsense here. Might do it again, because if we take the 2 pair, we're not going to get anywhere near clearing this, and it's going to destroy the straight potential. So let's play high card nonsense again, and we'll take all of the debuffed cards out. And fingers crossed for something. No, nothing. All we have is the 2 pair, and it's not going to be anywhere near enough. Oh no! What am I talking? We drew the 9. We drew the 9. We're fine. It's actually we totally win. Probably. Does it matter which jack I play? No, they both have the same amount of money on them. Right? This is probably sufficient. This is a very high straight. Yeah. No, we're good. Obviously, we're good. I looked at my deck and I was like, I can't believe all 6 of those cards are still in there. And then I was like, oh, wait a second. They're not. That was the thing that, that did it for me. Okay, so Hiker's getting us somewhere. Played cards with an even rank, give +4, mult when scored. That's a fair number of your cards, for sure. I don't want to spend too heavily here, because obviously we still have interest catch-up to do. Mail-in rebate could certainly earn us some money. Like maybe... Alright. Take this, and then we can take one more $4 buy without decreasing our income yet. And let's just like get another joker of some kind. We're in a place where I think we can afford to take the egg without getting murdered. This garbage tag is as it says. So 10s are the thing to trigger this. Try to aim for a full house. Full house and a flush aren't that dissimilar in value, and they are quite dissimilar in odds. So I guess we actually are going to just do this thing. Try to find ourselves the club flush. Okay, just be handed high straight. I'll take that. All right, couple of buffs already. Now we have that 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 3s and 3 8s. Yeah. Yeah, I think let's just go ahead and... Okay, let's go ahead and get both ends of it even. Definitely want to play as many 5-card hands as possible right now, because obviously like getting the hiker to do the thing is high value. How many hearts we got left? 6? I will go looking for the heart thing. This is going to leave us in a real weird position if we don't hit it. So we'll just hit it. That's how we'll solve that problem. Boom. Easy. Okay. I do like Raised Fist. Yeah, Raised Fist will give us a little bit of juice to like survive with right now. Think we'll hold off on selling the egg. I'm not going to touch anything else just yet. All face cards are drawn face down. I think we want to beat this blind and have a chance at getting some more stuff from a shop. Well, hard not to just take the flush when it's put right in front of you like that. Okay, you want to pay me for 4s. Unfortunately, the 4 is in the good suit. Yeah, this has been a real disappointment so far. I do not think it makes a lot of sense to discard this 4 here, but I guess we scored so well on that first hand, I can probably just go ahead and do things that don't make the most sense for yeah, let's do this. To get our economy underway. So we have another 4. Just look for this straight. 8 or a king gets us there, and we actually are like super rich on those. Hell yeah. Okay. Nope, not only one of those. Yeah, and Raised Fist is going to be like 12 mult or whatever a lot of the time. Sometimes a little bit better. It's not the best thing ever, but... Ooh. Okay. A Joker that actually builds up over time if you're playing straights. That's kind of fun. I know that I keep trying to play... I keep wanting to play more straights. I don't know what it is, just these last few episodes. It hasn't really been working, but this is something closer to the kind of tools you would need to make something like that actually work. And then we want to pull some Arcana cards for sure. See if we can to make our thing happen. Well, yeah, that's hard to turn down. Okay, so we're talking about hitting straights. I want to start abbreviating the value selection available to the deck. And in particular, because of Raised Fist, we definitely want to cut the low end out of the deck. Honestly, maybe we just take this, we just buy seed money even though we don't have any particular plans for it. And we just roll forward. Sounds kind of generally good. Okay, well, starts us with a full house. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. This is a shame to have that 3 left in hand. Okay, so 7, 8, 9 face card. It's a little rough because we don't have any idea what that face card is. Let's discard 8s. So what if we discarded... I should probably keep this 3. Yeah, we just discard looking for the flush. See, that's a real shame, because I was hoping to have a nice high multiplier from Raised Fist, but we drew another 3. That all helps. The runner should be over here, probably, but it doesn't. It's not super relevant. We did not see a good opportunity to play the sun there. I don't know that I care for this. I don't think Uranus is terribly relevant. Okay, so we're short a heart. Ideally, turning clubs into hearts would be cool, but don't have a lot of opportunity to do that here. I'll just take some of these cards. I do want to get this spent, and then it feels to me like we just continue to carve the bottom end off the deck. And we hold this money because it's all econ. Okay, I mean, spectral cards are really powerful, right? Create 2 copies of a selected card. Destroy 5 random cards. I don't know if 5 random cards. I mean, we shrink the deck down, we figure it out. What if it destroys both of my 7s? The loss of 2 7s would be bad for a straight-oriented deck. That's for sure. I'm doing it. I got one of them. There's a lot of money. I don't think the Mega Celestial Pack is worth skipping this shop. We have a chance to power up a little bit before the boss. I think we ought to take it. All right, 2K, not bad. Almost. What do you want me to discard? 6s? My kingdom for the ability. Yeah, let's do it like this. Okay. So we could discard the 6. We have one more discard left. I mean, it might end up being worth it, but I'm just gonna take the shot here. Okay, so we're looking for a 9 or an ace. We don't need both of the queens. There you go. See, that's a good time to draw a 6. That was not as crushing as I was hoping. All right, we're up in like super good interest territory here. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop. I don't really think is the thing we want. But I guess these packs are okay. At the very least, we can pop this. Well, feels like it would be foolish not to do that. Ooh. Yeah, purple seal. For sure. And I don't love either of these jokers. This egg is at 14. I mean, we can take a reroll here. Ooh, that is a joker that builds up mult over time. You know what? That's probably good, right? And then, like, the mail-in rebate has gotten us into a place where our economy is pretty juicy. I think I would be willing to part with it. I think we got to buy and use every single planet card we see for the Joker. I'll reroll one more time. Look at... okay, I don't think I want to change it out just yet. But I'm like very wary of that thing that happened before last time. All right, so everything's kind of the same. I think I'm gonna take the but what if I could? What if I discard this? I sure do want a free tarot card. Maybe I should take the full house because like the full house is pretty good. I mean, we really do want to be playing straights. Yeah, okay. Let's keep like the spade version. So I'm looking at a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We have clipped more of the low end of our deck. So I guess like just leave me sitting on the 9 and 10. Yo. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss the opportunity to do the thing. So 9, 10, jack, like... That's pretty close to something. I am for sure worried about the number of discards we have left. -1 hand size is tough. That's a tough one. Do I want to... We dropped a bunch of spades already. Oh, what am I doing? We gotta keep the 9. Yeah, alright, one more. Okay. We did manage to eventually get there, but it's definitely scary. And we have the fucking 3 left in our hand for a raised fist. And now we're in this place with no discards. So we play 3, 5, 9, king, king. It's got a +20 multi on it. Oh, and then a full house. But you'll never believe it, we drew another 3. Yeah, I don't know. The deck's like fine. Definitely looking for some things to help us beat fine. Each played 10 of diamonds. Huh. That's interesting. Suppose we ought to redeem that now. Let's get that Mega Celestial pack. Love to get 2 planets at the same time, obviously. And then what if it was even better than that? What if it got even better than that? Am I willing to sacrifice a point of... Yeah, I guess so. Let's sacrifice a potential point of interest here. If we do end up discarding an ace at any point, obviously we'll just fix our problem right there. It's got to be 2 more points on the constellation, right? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Get some money later. Yo, we're taking that tag. Let's play against this one, though. 3, 4, 5, 6 right off the top. Seems pretty compelling. As much as I would love to discard that 5, I think... yeah. And actually, we don't even have to spend the 5 that we want to discard, which is cool. Wow. Okay, well, I am going to discard this, and I guess the ace as well. There's no reason to hold on to it. I don't know what else I would want to discard. Yo! What a good pull. Okay, are we... So we still don't have anything better than the 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind's pretty good. I'm just going to take the 3 of a kind. It's so likely to get us a flush afterward. Although actually it's almost certainly just going to win us the round. Yeah. Okay. You know? Feels like I probably ought to grab that. All right, so Raised Fist is at this point like the least useful joker we have, I think. If we saw a joker that we really wanted to pounce on, I think that's the one we would want to thinking about getting rid of. So clubs is like relatively high. We want to hold hearts and clubs, convert diamonds and spades, most like. It's like, what if we got to the straight flush place, right? That'd be sick. So I want to maintain 50. I think we can take 1 reroll looking for, yeah, kind of whatever. Okay. We are skipping this one because negative joker, provided we survive the club. Yo, that on-suit 6, 7, 8, 9, though. I hate to discard two. Is this silly? Should I just play the flush? We're not that high on straights. But we have, yeah, we definitely want to play the straight. Okay, we don't find it on suit. The purple seal's not going to do the thing here anyway. Let's just go ahead and play the straight. Pretty good start. And I would love to play another straight. That is a 4 of a kind, however. I really do want to, I think we do just want to play another straight. So we'll leave the ace king up. I guess maybe we drop these because this is a better like nexus. And I would like to play the straight because I would like to keep juicing runner. So even though we have a hand that wins it, let's try to get a good hand that wins it. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7 is a good start. All right, let's see if the negative joker is a cool one. Spade is one of the suits that we're intentionally reducing. I do not think this is a very good joker, generally speaking. However, it is a negative joker, and we're not going to turn our nose up at that. That's a Saturn. That's fucking extremely rad. It's one of the best pieces of loot there is for us. I guess I'd rather have Jupiter than any of the rest of this. Okay. Upgrade full house considerably. Just get some normal ass playing cards. Nah, we'll play some poker here. Okay. Let's hold this, right? Looking for 8 king. Preferably some diamonds would be sick, but yeah, we'll take our straights where we can get them. Played aces give. Wow, that's something. This is probably not going to happen, the Neptune thing, but I'm not going to stop trying. Well, $20 versus High Priestess. I think it's High Priestess. Hell yeah, there's a Saturn in there and everything. Constellation's at 2.2 already. Spade is a suit we were working out of, but we can turn that around. It's cheap enough. Adds the sell value of all owned jokers left of this card to its multi. 3, 2, 2, and 1. So that would be a guaranteed 8. Raised Fist is generally better than that. I was kind of hoping that the Wrathful Joker was going to be a little bit more exciting, but because it's a negative, but I guess it's still a common. Okay, so do we want to convert back over to spades? I think we want to hold this at least for a moment. I guess ace, king, queen is where we're trying to build our straight off of. Do like something like this. I'm going to discard 5 cards. Let's see if we get anything that's a little bit more compelling as a starting point. And the answer is no, not really. We could take a quick 2-pair just to earn some coins while we kind of... Well, I can make a flush happen is what I can do. So we were building toward clubs and hearts. It's really, these are really awkward cards right now. I guess what I'm doing is turning some hearts back into spades. That feels terrible. I'm going to turn them into clubs. And we'll just score this. It's not as good, but I'm a little worried about the place I find myself in. Didn't seem like we were building toward anything at all. Let's discard... I guess the 4, 5, 7 is kind of where we live right now. I'm going to hold on to this because it's a diamond. Yeah, something like that. We really don't want to convert a club. Yeah, so weird. I guess I'm gonna world these. Okay. And then we're gonna keep the 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're gonna keep the 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hooray! Straight flush. Yeah, geez, look at the value on that. Very difficult not to take a spectral card. I mean, this is just actually free. I don't know if it matters which thing we're doing first, really. Add a negative joker, but nuke your hand size, or add a gold seal to a selected card. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm not a huge fan of -1 hand size. Especially for a deck where we're trying to do what we're trying to do, I think that this is maybe just like a little too risky. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so if we're gonna gold seal, we're gonna gold seal a card that's like in our ideal range, not like at the edges. A 10 is good. When it's played in scores, yeah, a 10 is good. I'll absolutely launch this. Okay, we definitely have time to do some rerolls. I don't think those are exciting. This is exciting. We'll reroll one more time. Uncommon jokers each give times 1.5 mult. Oh. This is, of course, a rare itself. So Hiker's the only one that would be affected by that. That's weird. Did the music just drop out? Actually, my levels. Oh, cool. It turns out there's a short in my headphone cable. That's fun. That's a fun thing to discover. Do I sell a raised fist for this? It's just like a thing that has times 1.5 mult on it. It's going to be better than raised fist all the time, right? Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't actually matter where it is relative to this, right? They're gonna... yeah, we can look for more uncommons that are interesting. Decrease level of played poker hand. Alright. It's one of those situations where it would be best to kill it in one if we can. So we are quite close to a flush. We could try to open with a flush. Just for a little bit of safety. Not safety, but you know what I mean. That didn't give me a single additional spade. Wow, we're really getting... Okay, well... We could take a 2-pair. I don't love that. But also, I don't think we're going to be playing... Oops, yep, that's... It's so bad. It's so bad. There's 7 more spades in the deck. I'm just going to stick to the plan. You're fucking kidding me. The flush will be 80 times 10. Okay, wow, yeah. No, we just went through all of our discards without drawing a single spade. Ending, of course, with spade being the most common type of card in our deck. That really sucks. That's like an unbelievable cruelty from the game. Okay, I guess we just play I don't know. I think we play everything that isn't a spade, right? Get an extremely bad hand here. And it gives us really not that poor of an outcome. Do I maybe want to keep the 8s just in case we have to do a pair on that? Okay, there we go. That was wild. $50 chips plus 1.5 malt. Runner has improved to only be like as like I guess we dropped Devious Joker for this. It being uncommon in foil means that the text on it is actually like almost meaningless. Not that it's not good, it's just like it doesn't matter. Yeah, alright. Celestial Pack, of course. Planets, please. Reroll. 0.25 mult for each blind skipped this run. Currently, times 1.5 mult. Except that it's also times 1.5 mult. So, would it be unwise to drop Runner? Or, because it would mean this thing is now giving us 4.5 effectively. I think we gotta. Maybe I'm like going too far as like lowering the number of chips we're earning. It doesn't matter how these are positioned. I guess it matters that this one be to the left of the others. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just keep the hiker on. It seems okay. Gives dollars. No, I want to see a shop. Okay. We got that 8, 9, 10 jack that we're seeing there. So we no longer have the runner to worry about leveling up anymore. So now we're just, you know, the most important thing. It's good to... Oh, that's interesting. Flushes and straights can be made with 4 cards. Oh, okay. Gosh. That's really powerful. And it is uncommon. But like, I think I want the hiker to keep scaling our base values. All we would lose is plus 50 chips per hand. But obviously, 50 chips times the mult times the multiplier multipliers is ending up as a whole lot of chips. And it's not irrelevant that this thing is gaining us money. It's not a lot of money, but it is paying for something. Do I need help with the money as badly as I need to buy this thing? All right, you know what? I'm doing this in part because this is undiscovered and now we have it marked as discovered. Is that a good enough reason? I have no idea. But I'm really I'm very unsure as to whether that was maybe just the right thing to do anyway. We're not really going to have very much money here, but yeah, I don't want to take this stuff anyway. As much as I like a spectral card, I think at this point, just continuing to see the shop over and over again is super valuable. Wait, what was that? Face cards are debuffed. You know, could be worse. So 4, 5, 6 is a pretty good start. It did not get a lot better. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely interesting. I know we got 7s. Yeah, we have like a reasonable number of 7s. The fact that this is purple and also foil is a little awkward. Okay, we did get there. Before we do anything else, let's... Yeah, interesting. Might hold the Hanged Man. Just because we actually do have to play the 3 to get where we're going here. But like the lovers... No, I'll hit like a 10 with the lovers. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So actually, I could just destroy both the 3s. It took me 0 time to forget about that. I've been looking at it straight the whole time. For those of you who are asking, wait, does she not see? Does she not remember the thing she just did? Is that why she keeps discarding? Yeah, that was why. I'm totally spaced. Yeah, I don't think we want any of that, but we will take both of these packs quite happily. Sure, I can't see us doing a full house again, but it's all good for the constellation. What about Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, no big surprises there. That's interesting, but not gonna fit in our hand here. Like, what is this? +3 mulch for each Joker card. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's probably a lot of situations where that... I mean, it's not that hard for that to get pretty good, right? Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8 is obviously what we're working for. I do remember this time, by the way. Alright, I think we're just going to go ahead and take it after this. I was kind of hoping to get the straight flush. I do want to discard this, though. So let's discard, like... Yeah, I'll just discard these two, so we're holding stuff that's kind of in the... Oh... Well, then we want to put this at the beginning of the things that score. Yeah, I think so. All right, yeah, we'll just go ahead and take it as this, which is fine. Obviously, like, because of Hiker, it is still better to play 5-card straights when we can. Okay, we unlocked something. Playing cards can be purchased from the shops. Really not that interesting. This is interesting, though. Show me some cool cards. Give me $15 versus turn stuff to hearts, turn stuff to clubs. Turning stuff to clubs is good. The thing is, I don't want to get too deep into one suit so that we don't lose if we get that, you know, one suit's debuffed thing. But maybe I should be less cautious about that. Because, like, you still score a lot of stuff. You still score the base value of the hand and everything. Yeah. And if you could be making straight flushes instead of flushes, you do so. Although, actually, at this point, we've got our straight leveled up above straight flush. So maybe not. Maybe disregard the thing I'm saying. But it's very easy for that to switch back over, right? because the straight flush card does increase the straight flush planet does increase the values by more than the flush planet does. Are we in a place where we're like losing 4s and 5s? We have no 2s and 3s left. Yeah, actually. I don't think we would actually want to do either of those things. I'm going to just sell these. Next shop has an uncommon joker is not exciting. We'll discard. Again, I think we probably just sell that. So 4, 5, 6, 8. I mean, we can maybe hold on to that 8. How many 7s are in the deck right now? 3. There we go. All right. So we have a fair amount of spades now going, right? 9. Do this. I will open the buffoon packs and probably not take anything out of them. Yeah, that's not really what we're looking for. Nor this stuff. The order's cool. It is a rare. So this is currently 3x mult as well, effectively. I think I'm gonna skip the rare. We could drop the hiker. No, I mean, like, having values to multiply by your multipliers is important. That's kind of cool, but yeah, we'll just move right along here. Yep, show me another shop. Okay, 10 Jack Queen's not a bad start. You would prefer I preserve the spade. Okay. We're generating a decent amount of chips. Like this, as it is, this deck's not going to like burn through endless mode or anything. So this is times 4 mult for one hand every X hands, right? Obviously, that's not super compelling for us. Sure, we'll take this. I'm at the point though where I definitely will prioritize Neptunes. We just have to actually find some. Yeah, we can skip those. Fancy. This is actually worth picking up. Okay. So some of our cards are going to be face down. Just a little face down. It's fine. So we're kind of shifting stuff back over from clubs a little bit, but I'd like to avoid doing too much of that if possible. Do I want to discard this? Like, because we can win off of 6, 7, 8 plus either another 5 or a 9 from somewhere. So I think I am going to discard this. And like this and this and this. I'm just kind of like looking for things to turn into spades. And we get our other card, obviously. I don't know that I want to put a stone card in this deck. I'm going to go ahead and discard all of these as well. Okay, there we go. I think that's a little bit more compelling as far as the world goes. And then I actually don't want I want this to be a non-flush straight if possible. Okay, there we go. And I guess we may as well look for a fifth card. It would be slightly better to play it with a fifth card if we can, yeah. If we can find it, which indeed we did. Re-trigger all played face cards in foil. That is neat. This is something we should definitely pick up. Hugely worth having. Yeah, and one of these as well. Creates a random rare joker but sets your money to 0. Random's a little rough for me right now. I do not want that. Destroy 1 random card in your hand and add 2 random enhanced aces. I think we want to just like gold seal a 9 or something, a 10 maybe. Yeah, something that's kind of like in the middle-ish of the range. I suppose a spade. Sure, buy and use temperance, why not? Buy and use a Jupiter, because obviously. And then I guess we hold it from there. Do I think this is better than what I will get from work in the shop? Probably not, right? And of course, getting the hiker to run over the hand is probably significant as well. So let's like... Yeah, we have this as a core to work with. I wish there was a discard all the other ones button just to make this work a little easier. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. Pretty fun. Yeah, this is kind of interesting because like we're generating a lot of multiplier. We're generating a lot of chips. We're not generating a lot of that middle step where we just get flat increases to the multiplier. That's probably worth having, but hold on, let me do some other stuff first. Re-trigger. Create 2 copies of a selected card. Like the wild 10's not horrible. I don't know that I think we have a super attractive re-trigger. I guess retriggering like a spade is good. I'm gonna hit that. Oh hey, we got it. Cool, another foil one. I will take this, I think. We're not going to end up using the tower, so let's get rid of that. It's got that up to 3.9 already. I'm going to buy this, and then we're just going to go in. Free Mega Buffoon Pack. I think I would rather see the shop. So... it's like 9-10 jack area is where we're hovering. We're going to keep the 5 so that if we draw another card that's unexciting, we can just kind of carve them off. And then we're very likely to just take this. Yeah, very likely to just take this again. We should hold the queen. We should just take it. So I think this re-triggering will cause the hiker to add to it twice, which is cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. More red seals on spades especially would be super welcome. That's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna fool us a Neptune. Yeah, some steel cards would certainly not be bad. Let's say like we really want to be playing our sevens or our spades. So just like throw steel on some random cards, and then fantastic. And at this point, even with all of the Saturns that we've seen, yeah, straight flush has surpassed straight again. So we're back to wanting to try to make that happen. Okay, Hierophant's exciting. Yeah, spades, that's world's exciting. Flips and shuffles all your jokers. To be perfectly honest with you, because of the way baseball card has distributed our multiplier across everything, I don't know that it matters a huge amount. Let's turn these at least. I'm gonna steal a club as well. Things being spades is now very good and important. And we will go Hierophant on some like spade cards that are in sort of the middle range. Honestly, maybe, well, not both the nines, because you're not going to use both the nines together very much. But yeah, like do this and go 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, and score yourself a straight flush for roughly 10 billion chips. There you go. That's something. Thanks. And that's an unlock for us and stuff. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna roll it forward here. All right. Hiker can be all the way over here. Yeah, you don't. It literally doesn't matter where you are at all. Honestly, it didn't really change things in a way that matters. I don't think. You know, occasionally that's useful. I'll take that. And then we will take planets. Love a Neptune. We'll settle for a Saturn. We don't have driver's license live. Yeah, this stuff is not super great for us. I guess we should check the buffoon pack in case it's got like something really wild in it. Create a tarot card of your poker hand contains an ace and a straight. That's interesting. Kind of neat. Ooh, this we should take. That's fun. It's weird to get an enhancement on a card that's designed to be sold, but you know, add a voucher to the next shop is not nothing. Oh, that I don't like. Can we reroll that boss blind? Hearts are debuffed? That's fine. Okay, so we want to put mult on some cards that are good. And probably spades. We actually only have one spade here. So, okay, we're going to keep 9, 8, 7... I guess I kind of want to, well, yeah, we're definitely discarding this, right? Don't want to keep the 5? I guess we'll keep the 5. We'll do like this. Okay, devil. Weirdly short on spades. Yeah, wow. Weirdly short on spades. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and devil this one because that one's gonna end up being in the final play for sure. If I pull a 10, I guess I'll wish I hadn't discarded that, but I have to actually draw something that's worth having first. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're scaling up, but these sub-million hands are gonna get insufficient very quickly. Anything fun? Not really. At this point, honestly, like, what am I looking for? Negative jokers, I guess? Like, a lot of straights to be made with a gap. That's fun, but probably not necessary. Yeah, we can definitely do this. 9-10 Jack is a good start. Okay, now we have technically scoreable. Each played card with the spade suit gives... Okay, but it changes. I was gonna say if this was always spades, honestly, we might buy it. Let's take this Arcana pack before we go buying that Hanged Man, in case we take like a High Priestess or something, and I do think that's what happens here. Okay, Jupiter and Saturn. That's like fine. Neptune feels a little rarer than the others, huh? That said, at only $2, it's a difficult deal to beat. Okay, 4 and offsuit 6. Hell yeah, get out of my deck. And then this is like, it's kind of nothing right now. We can hold Queen King. Does that make sense to do even? I'm gonna like discard these cards. We'll keep the 9 and yeah, okay. Got ourselves a little connection. It's a shame this didn't go on a spade, but at this point I think we can... Oh, this card is held in hand at the end of the round. No, that's right. I didn't want this to be a spade. So we can discard you and you and you. Now, you know what? Let's just take it. It doesn't have to be... Oh, I need a 10. What am I talking about? Let's just take it. There's nothing to take. So yeah, I will in fact be doing some discarding. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've shifted where we are focusing down now. And it sure would be cool to get a 10. Okay. It is fun to just watch, like even beyond, you know, the numbers and the utility of it. It is fun to just watch stuff trigger over and over and over like that. I don't know that I actually want a telescope yet. Because the hand that we want is actually something else. Or the planet card, rather. Create a random spectral card. Yo, that's fun, but we can't buy that. It's not good enough, and it won't trigger often enough. Okay. Adds a stone to deck when blind is selected. So, I can't believe I'm about to say this. thing, I don't think we want this. Or, you know, it's going to become a problem eventually, right? In the long term, this is not a great thing to have. We don't necessarily have a lot of long term left, and it is an uncommon negative joker. And sometimes stone card plus 4, you know, stone card plus 4 fingers is going to be really funny. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I almost didn't take it. Okay, next joker is hollow. I think this is fine. Yeah, I don't think we need to mess with that. Okay. Well, maybe hold the 9, maybe get rid of the 9. Got a hanged man potentially. That's interesting. Like, hold 6, 8, 10 or 8, 10 jack. Discard like we're probably not in a place where we need the extra mult. I'd rather have the gold in hand, even though it probably means I'm discarding it, or I'm, you know, actually playing it. So we want to play this. I think I would rather get these cards. Well, I guess if you play the stone card is also going to get hiked. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna play these. Okay, 1.4. You know, it is climbing. Absolutely take that. What is this? It's a holographic version of red card. Okay. I was gonna say that doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before, but that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I want to use it on that. Let's open up the Arcana pack. Get $20 for rerolling. Oh, right. I totally forgot that I have +1. Yeah, absolutely buy and use. But then I can't afford to buy and use again, and unfortunately it didn't generate any good planets. I'm forgetting that I have 3 slots now. Saturn's good, but I really do want to save the Fool for like a Neptune. Take that though. We're getting pretty good results on this constellation. I have to say, I'm a big fan of constellations so far. I guess I probably want to pick up a world, right? Then we'll go into the next one because the reroll cost is starting to get really high. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Well, okay, I can spend some stuff here. So let's convert. This 5 is just going to get removed from the game, so I guess these. And then we'll Hierophant some of them. And then we'll take the High Priestess. And then Yeah, real bummer there. Okay, so 1.1 million should be doable. At least this far should be doable. So right now we're looking at 7, 8, 10. I guess I'm discarding. Yeah, I am discarding this. I'd rather have the re-trigger, I think. Okay, that's a straight. Yeah, a normal straight has in fact surpassed it. But I want to get more of these played. Well, I don't know. We're never gonna surpass the number of plays. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. We're never gonna get to a place where Telescope would deliver us the thing that we want, right? Yeah, wow, we are really not getting the things we need here. That's wild. How many planets has it been since we saw, or how many planet packs has it been since we saw a Neptune? That's pretty cool. An uncommon 0.25 mult for each steel card in your full deck. It's probably not actually better than any of the jokers we have right now, right? It's probably better. It might be better than the hiker. But I'm being stubborn on the hiker. Just on purpose. What are you? Oh, interesting. Not a thing I want, but interesting. Okay, so here's where it gets real. And here's where we are nowhere near the values we needed. So I guess this would have been a fine time to replace the hiker. Okay, we are on level 15 straight. It is way better than a straight flush. So we're not going to stress too much about the flushiness of it. In fact, we want to avoid the straight if we can. So we'll sit on like those. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not a flush. Wait. Why is this reading as a... Oh. Because it'll take the 4-card straight flush over the 4-card. I did not realize that would work that way. That's really interesting. That makes the thing where it's just completely refusing to give us Neptunes start to feel insidious. Okay, well, what about that? $3 million. Okay. So we have a 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's drop these. High Priestess is very fun. Absolutely killing me. Just why though? But why though? But why be like that when you don't have to be like that? All right. I'll discard 5 Jack. Yeah, these. Okay. 5, 6, 7. 8. Yeah, because we want the 1.5 malt and this. Look at all of these chips. Getting to the point where it's like hard not to get the straight flush, and I just need the cards to make it not cost us value to take the other one. Like at this point, no, I shouldn't stop taking the Saturns. We should just stop getting unlucky. All right, show me some like crazy negative shit. Prevents death if chips scored are at least 25% of required. That's not gonna be a problem just yet. Must play 5 cards is interesting. Yeah, no, I think we're okay for now. That's interesting. Should I take it over the hiker? I'd prefer to take a joker that's going to help us win, you know? Show me the steel one again. Alright. You could skip the blind for a double tag. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna go for it. Probably we could hold 1 stone. Yeah, this is fine. So Queen Jack, this is a little awkward. I'd really like to play the 7. I'm gonna discard all of these. Okay, we got a 7, 8, 9 here that's like potentially juicy. Unavoidably straight flush. I mean, yeah, no, this is so much better even without the, I don't know, with the 0.15 mult or the 1.5 mult on the thing. I honestly don't know which one's better. I wish I didn't have to choose in this way. You probably can't make a stone card gold. I can make this gold. Okay. I think we're gonna get there. It's like we already have 5, 6, 7, 8. We 2 hands left. Yeah, we're gonna get there, but this is maybe the last one. We might beat that boss, maybe. So 8, 9, 10 Jack does it. What can we get? Yes, we can get the queen. Yeah, not looking super good for us making it to 12. Celestial Pack. As ever. Yeah, these are not going to cut it. So I'm looking for something. I don't quite even know what. Wow, that's almost up to 7. You know, the Magician is not bad. So at this point, it's like replace the hiker and maybe get somewhere, maybe get some extra value. Like this would be 56. All right. I am replacing the Joker with 56 mold. But there is a very real way in which our deck is going to stop getting stronger now, and that's a shame. We could Magician the Queen. Let's see. We're gonna keep the 6 and the 8. Let's drop this other stuff. Sure. Maybe we hold on to the King Queen instead, because we're kind of like looking at nothing over here. Well, we have like the 5/6. Ugh. The stone card's actually really nice with the 4 fingers, given the way this is working out. Judgment's not a great tarot card to generate in this moment. Okay, I think we probably gotta take a hand every time we're allowed to play a hand. Okay, 9 million. That was considerable. And then, geez. Right, I can't get it to do the other thing. It wants to see the straight flush. With this many hands left, it's fine. No, it even got us there, which I was not expecting. Nope. Okay. We've had it actually work a couple of times, and I have to say that's better than I've seen from it before. I'm not complaining. I think I'm gonna take an Emperor. I think there's a really good chance that we don't beat our next enemy. So the Lovers is like counterproductive right now. But the Empress could be something good. Free Mega Buffoon pack. Ooh, the eye's a little rough. So with no hiker, we're no longer leveling up from actually playing, but we still, I think, level up pretty well from a shop. So I think you would want to take the fight. It's just that we can't win it. Yeah, 7, 8, 10, Jack. Like hold that and hope for. Yeah, hope for a 6 or a queen. It's a lot of stone. Sorry, this definitely needs to get enhanced. And then like probably it's one of these two. Okay. 7, 8. Oh, there's no 9 here. There's no. What am I talking this? This doesn't form a thing at all. Well, then let's discard these. Okay, 6, 7, 8 still needs a 9. 6, 7, 8 still needs a 9. Oh no. So now a 5 or a 9 gets us there, and there's still plenty. Okay. Okay, we get them both. I think we take this one and probably discard the 5. You're gonna live up there at the top of the thing. You're probably gonna stay in hand a lot. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, 3 times that is not going to get us where we're going, or 4 times, or whatever. So, we're not making use of you. High Priestess? Come on. Ugh, my soul. I'm really catching it right in the soul today. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Boom. Look at the size of it. But we're getting some stuff. Some things are happening here. 5, 6, 9. Ugh. This is a rough one. We definitely don't need to keep all the 5s. Oh, what am I talking about? I don't have any discards. We're not playing that game. We're playing Spade Flush. 4-card Spade Flush. Which remarkably ends up being insufficient. And then I level up Uranus one more time just to really push that. I got Constellation up to 7.3. That's incredible. Yep, and here we have to accept the flush again. Although this time we get to do a 5-card flush. We get 2 steel cards in hand and everything. Yeah, okay. Almost 12 million from our first hand. That one, there's such a huge jump at the beginning of Ante 12. I really don't know how you would get over it. It is such a level of scaling. It's like an order of magnitude of scaling above anything I've ever approached, and that is a shame. But we're doing stuff. Max out the interest per round for 10 consecutive rounds. Ooh, that's a fancy voucher. We got a lot of vouchers on that one. Win a run without playing a 4 of a kind. Weird. I guess, okay, guess that's the first time I've done that. Spectral cards may appear in the shop and you start with a hex. Yo, Ghost deck seems very cool and fun. Got ourselves even more tarot cards. This is going to be the same thing but for planet cards, I assume. Indeed it is. Okay. Pretty straightforward there. I mean, oh, okay. We put up a win. Nothing to be upset about. Have a gold playing card with a gold seal. Interesting. Yeah. Nothing to be upset about there. A win. That's a win. But now it's going to feel bad. Every single time that we don't push past that particular point, it's going to be like, the problem. I still haven't solved the problem yet. Really, deep down in my heart, I know this. Oh well. For now, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we still got lots of decks to put up that initial win with, so we can check out challenge mode and all of this other stuff. And we'll see you then.